So 2K right now just revealed the new Season 7 player, guys, and it's the one and only Jalen Brunson, the clutch player of the year. And on top of that, I know you want me to buy you the new season pass. And so if you want that, like the video right now and tell me a player that you want to see get a brand new card in my team with the new season, because like I said, you can see right here, officially confirmed by 2K. I'm going to show you guys everything they tweeted out, and we're going to be covering everything in this video. But obviously with Jalen Brunson, you got to tell me what you think about him, because Jalen Brunson has basically been a troll card for me the whole year. Like, this man right here just always appears for some reason, and he's back at it again. And so when it comes to Jalen Brunson, he does have a dark matter. He is 6'2", so yeah, that's a very small point guard. Obviously, we do have the playoffs one. We do, of course, have the holographic one, and then this one. And the Knicks right now, listen, they're going to beat Boston. Prayers to Tatum. He tore his Achilles like Kobe Bryant. Hate to see it. And so when it comes to him, obviously, he's definitely a small point guard. Now, a lot of people are thinking that he's going to be level 40. You know, he's going to be like maybe a free invincible. And listen, when it comes to Jalen Brunson, I don't think he's going to be the level 40 reward card. I would be very surprised if we do get a free invincible Jalen Brunson. But with what 2K ended up tweeting out, I do believe that something big is on the way, because that's literally what they said. And so with Jalen Brunson, obviously, he could be like a free level 1, you know, player. It could be level 40. He could just get a challenge. He could just be, you know, the featured player. So the featured player doesn't really matter too much when it comes to like the bigger picture of a season, just because, you know, again, they basically have done this, you know, before. Like, you know, like Jalen Brunson, and then they had T-Mac. You know, T-Mac, what did he get for last season? He had I guess a 100 overall card in packs. You know, Wemby, we did have a free Wemby for level 1, so you can see it just kind of like, it varies, right? There's no set pattern by any means. You know, Season 4 was SGA. You know, I think he got his all-star card, but outside of that, I don't think we saw anything too crazy. You know, Vince Carter was Season 3, and then, of course, my boy Jamal Murray right here, Season 2. Now, he had a free level 1 card as well, so there's definitely a good chance that maybe they'll give us a free 100 overall Jalen Brunson for literally level 1. Now, that would be kind of crazy. That would be something that I think a lot of people would be happy about. And again, he is the clutch player of the year. Shout out to everybody that has made these beautiful cards on 2KDB. Some people are speculating that with Jalen Brunson being the clutch player of the year, 2K could be bringing back, you know, Clutch Time Online, and that would be interesting. And now also for level 40, it could be Karl-Anthony Towns. You know, it could be a 100 overall, it could be an invincible, just because he is obviously his teammates, even though Brunson has had a lot of teammates. But it would definitely make sense also to give us a big guy, you know, for Season 7 as the level 40 reward, even though obviously that's just speculation, just because T-Mac actually was a teammate with Tim Duncan. So, you know, that was like that connection for last season. So that definitely could be something that 2K could do, and I wouldn't be mad at like a free invincible cat, 100 overall cats and stuff like that. I feel like it'd be better than like a, you know, level 40 Jalen Brunson for sure. Even though I think it's going to be something bigger and crazier, because 2K even themselves tweeted out this, and take a look at that. So they do say it's about that time. Who's ready for Season 7 of MyTeam? And they have a clock. So maybe it is Clutch Time Online. You think they're going to bring it back? I literally made a video talking about how 2K needs to like add something, you know, big. And so that's interesting, because this might be a hint, right? Now they do say big things are coming, ... I don't think they have ever tweeted that out when it comes to a new season. Usually they just say like, hey, new season coming, you know, more details soon and stuff like that. They have never said big things are coming, unless I'm wrong. You can correct me if I am wrong, but this is one of the first times that they did say that. And I do believe that they could potentially be hinting at GOAT cards for Season 7. And the reason I say that is because last year for 2K24, they had GOAT players to start off Season 7, as you can see right here with Larry Bird. So there's definitely a chance, you know, like Jalen Brunson, obviously, I don't think he'll be level 40. Like I said, he'll probably just be a free card, if anything. If not that, then probably just the cover athlete, which is never really much in the season. So when it comes to Larry Bird, he was actually the first GOAT card last year. So we could definitely see that. You know, we did have 100 overall Harden, Larry Bird. You know, we had these players as well when it came to Season 7. Definitely, you know, this was actually back when they had different tiers and different positions for like the GOAT cards. So I do feel like 2K is kind of hinting at GOAT players. You guys got to tell me, if they do add GOAT cards, who do you want to see as the first GOAT player this year? Because with Jalen Brunson being the featured player and him being clutch, and 2K having, you know, a clock right here, maybe it's gonna be Michael Jordan. You know, maybe it'll be somebody else. With this Larry Bird, he was the first GOATS card in Season 7, literally to start off the new season. So I really wouldn't be surprised if 2K has an event for a GOATS card. You know, GOAT Larry Bird. Obviously, we had Michael Jordan, all these other GOATS players. And so there's definitely a chance that that could happen. Just because, again, he is the clutch player of the year. So I feel like that's got to mean something, right? And so with this right here, yeah, so it was GOAT Larry. He had all these different cards, which I didn't mind. You know, there's different stuff for everybody. I think one of them was free too. We can take a look at Michael Jordan right here for 2K24 just because he was also a GOATS card, as you can see. The GOATS himself, and I just feel like it's fitting to make MJ the first GOATS card this year. I just feel like it kind of makes sense. He also came out during Season 7, as you can see. So Michael Jordan could definitely be one of the first GOAT cards. Because, again, they had to have chosen Jalen Brunson for a reason, right? It's like, what reason is that? Are they going to give us a free 100 overall Jalen Brunson? A free invincible? Stuff like that. You know, I do feel like with this tweet, also big things are coming. I am starting to think that 2K, you know, might give us a free invincible for level 40. Now, that's me being optimistic. I'm not sure if they would do that just because of free invincible at this point. Obviously, we're getting one for the playoffs, which the Knicks could potentially win the championship. So, you never know. There might be, we might get a free invincible Jalen Brunson one way or another, right? But I definitely do see 2K potentially, you know, adding an invincible for free for level 40. Obviously, they're going to have the Pro Pass one, which should be like the better version because they always do that every single season. So it could literally be maybe like, dude, I wouldn't be mad at like an invincible Devin Booker. You know, maybe they do a GOATS Giannis. There's so many different players that they could definitely choose. I mean, Cooper Flag is also going to be coming in my team, by the way. When they announced, you know, they basically already announced who got the first pick. It was the Mavericks, which NBA is obviously rigged. So we're definitely getting a Cooper Flag. I don't know if it'll be this season or next season, but he's definitely going to be added into my team because they do that every single year. You know, they did it with Lonzo, they did it with Zion, they did it with Ballo, they did it with all the rookies. So he's coming around basically when the draft goes, you know, when the live is officially going out and like people are choosing, you know, the teams are choosing the players. You know, Cooper Flag definitely, he's going to be on the Mavericks. So he's definitely coming probably this season, if not next season. I always forget the draft is what, June or July, one of those, you know, one of those months. Now, they could, of course, do, like, any other, like, invincible. You know, some people were speculating it could be Edwards. I still think it's going to be Paul George as level 40, but obviously with 2K, anything can happen, especially with a tweet that they say, like, big things are coming. Like, what big things? GOATS cards, free invincibles, free 100 overall players. Obviously, we're definitely getting free 100 overall cards. That's already been proven with the previous video I uploaded with 2K adding a guaranteed 100 overall pack into one of the rewards and stuff like that. So we could definitely see, you know, some 100 overall players. But now that I think about it more, I think they might just give us a Jalen Brunson 100 overall for free. I feel like they would do that just because, again, he's 6'2", so it wouldn't be that game-breaking. And with Jalen Brunson, anything is possible. So as soon as 2K reveals the new rewards, I'll be uploading more. In the meantime, check out the pack opening, check out the gameplay, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.